Air way too early for the fake. This that real game for real bros. No decaf, no cap. Welcome to Shogun Bros, no decaf. Live every weekday, 6:30 in the morning, Central Time. Did you hear what I said? Central Time. We talk dogs, bloodline building to yard work, from stud talk to the truth behind the pups. This ain't no highlight reel. It's how you really build legacy. Shogun Bros, no decaf. Pull up, pull up, handle yours. This ain't just content. It's culture. Welcome to the Cookout with Toyo, where family vibes meet front porch truth. No scripts, no filters, just heart, heat, and hot plates. Ooh. Step up with elevated perspective, with elevated game for grown men and women building mind, spirit, and vision. And men at work with Pimps Over Simps. Choice. Real convos, no cap, all purpose for the men behind the mission. 3 shows, 1 network, all gas, no decaf. Put no creamer in my... Man. What's good? What's good? Back again, man. Yes, sir. Live and full effect Monday morning, man. How y'all feeling out there, man? On this beautiful Monday morning. Got that chat fill up. Who up in here? Quick, what's good? Quick was in here bright and early. I'm late for work. Quick was on time. I'm late. They clocking in. Lil J, salute. Sir. Yeah, man. So, Big A be on the way, man. He working too. We always working, man. Got to pull up to the cookout too. Yeah, man. A lot been going on, man. A lot been going on. But today, we'll pull this up now. Fuck it. I ain't waiting for Bay. They get in here when he get in here. Slow ass. Today I want to talk about nationality. I think it's the perfect topic, especially seeing what's going on. I say around the world at this point. There you go.
Yeah, I was here. I heard you talking noise. I'm here, man. I'm here.
I said I knew he was coming. I said he working. He working. He's working.
Trying to make things happen, man. Yeah. Hey, man, I've been on one today. I probably need to fall back and chill for a minute, man. But yeah. Come on, let's go. I need to. Come on.
Hey, man. Hey.
Huh?
I be like that sometimes. Be like that. But
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, I hate, I hate hypocrites. And sometimes I see myself, I see myself falling in that category like anybody else. But moreover, man, like winners win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Winners win. And not everybody's a winner. You could be a born winner. Listen, this is real talk. You could be a born winner, right? You know what I'm saying? You could do everything wrong and win. You know what I'm saying? Look at Kobe, look at Jordan, then look at Rodman, look at Pippen. They work just as hard, but they not winners. You know what I'm saying? Jordan, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people see themselves trying to be a winner and will do whatever it takes to win. They'll cheat, they'll lie, You know what I'm saying? They'll steal, they'll do whatever it is to win just so they can feel that win. Okay, shout out to you, man. But at the end of the day, man, you know, it's a thing that we gotta honor. You know what I'm saying? And those who know. You know what I'm saying? If you go, jump in the circle and cheat, or pull the wool over everybody else's eyes to win, then don't come to the top of the mountain talking about all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I need to fall back, man, because it's too much foul stuff going on, man. And I don't know, man. I'm off my rocker today, bro. Man, I'm loose today, man. I'm for real. I know I need to chill, man. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're emotional right now, what you have the right to be. You feel justified,
Yeah.
and you know.
Hey, you breaking up a little bit.
Let me go out and come back in, because it's Saturday. I don't know what's going on with it. Give me a second.
What's up, Lone Wolf? Hey, Dre, Quick FC7. Lil J. Hey, what a dude. What come through? Man. But yeah, man. That's why I be like, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate boys that even though a lot of things are said, a lot of things aren't done or whatnot, we see what's going on, and it takes and I'm gonna sit here and correct myself on live, man. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot to show patience. It takes a lot, you know what I'm saying, to show resistance in the face of adversity, in the face of hate. You know what I'm saying? And we fall short sometimes, but some things need to be addressed, some things don't. But at the same time, man, we staying strong through the hurricane. You know what I'm saying? We planted firm in the concrete, through the soil. You know what I'm saying? We rooted in this. You know what I'm saying? Our feet are firm on the ground. Sitting there going through all, you know what I'm saying, tornadoes, hurricanes, you know what I'm saying? Be having a hater squad pop up and all this other stuff, and then be surrounded by people who don't, show integrity. You know what I'm saying? And it's different when you walk in it. You know what I'm saying? It's different when you walk in it. You know what I'm saying? And then you standing next to somebody who's not, and you sit here go through all the BS, and they watch you go through the BS and all that other stuff, and you want to cheat. And you see us turning, excuse my French, shit to sugar. You know what I'm saying? Taking these lemons and making lemonade, lemon pie, lemon cake, and all that. And you want to sit on the sideline and try to cheat. You want to try to, you know what I'm saying, and sit at the table and put the crown on your head and think that you a king. Nah, partner. You better come sit down with the rest of us peasants and earn it like everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Man, yeah. I missed a lot when I was at that. I might have to go back and watch this when we get on. I think I missed some stuff when I was coming back in.
I'll be right back. Let me go get my dog from outside, man.
All right. Man. But yeah, so we got a lot going on today. But nationality is the order of the day, if you were wondering. Everybody, nationality. It's very important. Do you have one? Do you know what it is? We all have one. But most of us don't know what our nationality is. You ask the average so-called Black American, what their nationality is, they usually gonna say, I'm Black. I'm African American. I'm Black. I'm Afro-American. You can't be from two continents. How you African and American? And Africa ain't even the real name of that continent. America ain't the real name of this continent. So who are you? Where are you from? Can't be black. Because black ain't a nationality.
Mm.
The root word of nationality is nation. That's the root word of nationality, nation. So what nation do you come from? There's no black nation on the fucking planet, nor has one ever exist. So where do black people come from? Blacksburg, Blackosvania.
Hey,
Black,
so
black,
you ever you been in the Caribbeans or whatnot in the West Indies, man? Have you ever asked somebody of color where they from?
say that again. You was breaking up.
Oh, can you hear me clearly?
It's staticky, but I can hear you.
Hold on. Let me see.
Can you hear the static on your end?
Can you hear me now? Yeah, I hear a little bit of static. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. If you ask anybody from the West Indians of color, from the West Indies from color, they'll say they're from Africa. You know what I'm saying? You ask Jamaicans, they say I'm African. You know what I'm saying? That's just the thing. I don't get me twisted, because I don't want to get the line to y'all, but I believe it's because we try to hold on to that history because they know exactly how they got there and where they came from, and that's the first place they touched. So to them, they're still African. You know,
they wrong with that too. That ain't how they got there. They got there back because they came out of their grandma and grandpa and their great grandma and grandpa and their great great grandpa and grandpa. They always been there. They ain't come off no damn slave ships. They ain't how they got there.
Hey, you breaking up, but shout out to Welsh, man. Welsh was hollering that. I don't think Welsh was saying it the correct way, but he was saying something along those lines, man. Man, what are you doing, man? You eating some popcorn? What you doing, man? Sound check. Hey, do I sound clear in the chat? I hope so. Boy, dang, Mr. CEO. Technical difficulties. What are you doing? Hey, but for everybody in the chat, man, I like I said, man, I said it last episode, man, lied to y'all. I had all the intention in the world on dropping this drama series on Saturday in the evening, but man, I dropped the ball, man. I dropped the ball. But it will be releasing today at 11:30 Central time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep, it's called Bayou City, man. You know what I'm saying? And for y'all that do not know that H-Town, that Houston, Texas, Hurston, as my Palestine family say, Hurston, Texas, man. That's that Hurston, Texas. You know, the start of the Bayou. You know what I'm saying? From that all the way to Florida. Yeah. Marcel Shepard say first schools was African. We don't only race say we're the only race that say we ain't African. What we really are is what we really is. Mexicans don't say that Puerto Ricans don't say Europeans don't say we the only ones. And boy say we ain't African. Yeah, powers that be interfere with the message, man, because you know, it's a narrative being pushed, man. And just like Sister Soldier say, man, she says that the greatest man after God, the greatest man after God is the storyteller. The storyteller has the power to push the narrative. He doesn't have to be king. He or she doesn't have to be king or queen. They have to be able to tell a story to persuade the king or queen. Thus, the news channels, thus, social media, You know what I'm saying? Music, the you know, the powers that be behind the music, the corporate offices, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to football, when it comes to the sports, it is the storyteller that pushes the narrative. If you go to court, you are be guilty by the public opinion. Forget what everybody else say. It is the narrative, the storyteller that makes the things, that makes the world turn. You know what I'm saying? And information is key. That is the number one thing on this planet that means everything. Money means nothing without information. You know what I'm saying? But you back, man?
Yeah, I'm back. Hey, I'm just reading the comments while you was talking. See, Lone Wolf know what's going on. Hell yeah, Lone Wolf. Like, God, I ain't never had this many issues with StreamYard. This shit is crazy. But yeah. So, hold on, I'm just trying to read see where everybody at in the comment. Okay. But yeah. So nationality. I'm trying to remember where we left off. You was talking about what did you say? You said that the West Indies.
Yes.
The islands. Yeah. Okay, so now let me give y'all some history. Now I want everything that come on my mouth on this fucking channel, like I said, y'all go look this shit up. Don't take nothing I say as canon. Go look this shit the fuck up. I cite my sources. You can go look this shit up yourself. I don't care if you from you from Jamaica, you from Cuba, you from Haiti, you from DR, you from fucking Costa Rica, you from Panama, you from fucking Texas, you from Louisiana, Mississippi, you from Canada, you from fucking Greenland. All that is the Americas. North, Central. Now they did teach us this in school. North, Central, and South America, and the adjoining islands. All of that is America. Mm-hmm. So technically, Jamaicans are Americans. South Americans are Americans. So that's why I say it's funny how, you know, they talking about building a wall. How you gonna keep Americans out of America? How is a foreigner gonna tell Americans they can't come into America? But I ain't trying to get in all that. I'm trying to stick on nationality. So, okay, the average melanated male or female today, and not anybody that's melanated, but the ones that were told that they came from the diaspora, right? If you ask them what their nationality is, they're gonna tell you something that's not a nationality. They don't even know what the word nationality means. The root word of nationality is nation. What nation do you descend from? What flag are you flying? What constitutions are you coming with? What treaties does your nation have with the U.S., with the USA? This is why we get disenfranchised. This is why we go through the things that we go through, because we've been denationalized. We aren't claiming who we are, and that's why we have no rights. That's why you're considered 3/5 a human being, because one of those percents is your nationality. That's what you're missing. That's why you 3/5, because you're missing 2%. What's the other 2? So you can be fully you have all 5. It makes you non-descendable. Y'all need to be writing these fucking words down, looking this shit up. If you ain't got a Black's Law Dictionary, get you a Black's Law Dictionary too. Now, a lot of people, they like to argue what edition and all that. I say the 1st edition to the 4th edition. Anything after that, I wouldn't really fuck with it. But we got to become competent in law, commercial law, right? Trust law. These are things that we must know, because this is why we can't. This is why we on the bottom of society all around the world, because we lack knowledge of self first. Once you know who you are, now you know who everybody else isn't. I'm gonna say that again. Once you know who you are, now you will know who everybody else isn't. Because there are a lot of people, right, who are running around here claiming to be us. But if we don't know who the fuck we are, then they can get away with it. But if you come up like, oh, wait a minute, I'm the best example I can give for what I'm trying to explain to y'all is The Lion King. I'm gonna use the movie The Lion King. I think I used that reference before. The whole movie was about Simba coming into his own, right? Him becoming the man that he needed to be to fulfill his purpose in life and to keep his father's bloodline and keep that because it's basically, what's the word I'm looking for? That monarchy alive, right? So in the beginning, right, it opens up with Simba being born, them having a ceremony, and you know, all the animals and everybody and they coming and celebrating, you know, the new birth and you know, the heir to the throne. Now, why would, think about this? I'm gonna go deep, but it ain't that deep, so y'all can dig it. Why would antelope, all the animals that the lions fucking eat, were there paying homage and tribute and giving their respects to the king and his new child, his new prince? That's will soon, when he grows up, will be the heir to the throne. Why are they there? Nigga, you eat us. Why are we, fuck that nigga? I hope he died. Like what? Because he gonna just eat me and my children later on. Why would I care about your baby being born? And you're a predator. We're your prey. You eat us. Because they all understand and respect the circle of life. That's what governs the whole animal kingdom. Which is what? A contract. We all agree. Huh?
I was just saying, MK Reno, that's my favorite rapper in the whole entire world, bro.
Yeah, okay, Reno.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna have to look into him. Y'all keep telling me about K Reno. I'm gonna have to look K Reno up.
Man, K Reno, that's the one, man. That's the favorite rapper's rapper. That is, man. Yeah.
But trying to stay on top. So basically the circle of life, right? The circle of life is a contract, right? Or a treaty, if you will. All this shit means the same shit. There's different terms, but at the root of them, they all basically mean the same thing. Right? Because a treaty ain't nothing more than a contract. Agreement between two or more nations, right? And the terms in that contract, and as long as everybody's fulfilling the terms of that contract, everything goes good. Everybody getting money, everybody eating, everybody, you know, ain't nobody infringing on nobody's rights. Where do rights come from? Rights come from contracts. What is the Constitution? It's a fucking contract. We the people come together and we agree to the terms of this contract. Anybody gets out of line or doesn't honor the terms of this contract, you're in dishonor. Now somebody can get remedy. The other party or parties can get remedy. So now back to the Lion King. I'm gonna summarize. I'm gonna make it short. So the majority of the movie is about Simba being denationalized by his uncle, who's a bitch ass nigga, right?
Yeah.
He a hating ass bitch ass nigga, but he also represents, because also in the esoteric sense, their whole family dynamic represents, you know, Osiris and Horus and, you know, the Egyptian pantheon, right? Even the Greek too. Whether you want to say it's Horus or trying to think the Greeks. We had Zeus and all them, right? But then in the aspect of, we gonna say, you know, Osiris.
Oh damn, there you go again.
Yeah,
oh man, you going in and out again, man.
Oh, that's why I don't want to talk about this shit on live, because they gonna try to fuck this shit up.
Oh man.
So Simba represented.
You sound like a robot. Man, I wonder if it's the way you got you on a headset.
Ain't no headset. That's the phone.
Man, it's a janky old phone, man. I keep trying to tell boys, man, y'all got to go Android. Leave that iOS alone. Get out of that what's it called, rabbit hole. Ain't no good for you, man, in the long haul. They just want your money, man. Hey, for y'all that don't know, man, it only costs $15 to make a iOS cell phone. 15 bones, man. 15 buckaroos. Hey, listen. Yeah, man. Mr. CEO, you back? You was cooking, man. You gotta fix that Simba, man.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me see here.
You sound clear to me, man.
You can hear me now?
A little bit. You sound a little broken up a little bit. Let me see what I can do, man. Let me see if I can get in here, man.
I said, you want the laptop?
All right, boom, boom, boom. All right, let's see what we got now. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mr. CEO, man.
Yeah, this is crazy. This that. Okay,
Yeah.
wait. I still hear it a little bit.
Yeah,
They can't stop that, man. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
I'm trying to do the hotspot on my other phone. But yeah, so like I was saying with the Lion King, right? The whole thing was the whole movie. I remember who you are. Rafiki, the baboon.
Hey,
he was the high.
Got your Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I'm at a bad spot too. Right, cutting up like that. Ain't even trying. Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, man, but hey, 11:30, man, Bayou City. It's the Bayou City. Yeah. Hey, I ain't got not this one, but the next one coming up. I got some of my cousins. They be acting, man. They be doing their thing too, man. Yeah. Mr. CEO.
All right. We might have to check it out. This shit, I don't know what's going on. Fucking bonies.
I just go in. How about go in, come back out, and yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Got to get it together, man. Technical difficulties on a Monday, man. It has been a Monday. Yeah, man, but at the end, my daughter crazy, man. At the end of the day, man, you know, like back to what I was saying about you know, pushing the narrative, man. Whoever got the microphone to push their narrative, whoever, you know, and that's just what it is, man. You know, we controlled by a thought process, man. That's what it is, man. We control by a thought process, man, and they control our way of thinking. Mm-hmm. It's the CEO, man. You back yet? Nope. You still sound crazy. Sound crazy. You sound crazy, man. Yeah. I know it. I know it, man.
Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? I'm about to yell it out.
No, you can't hear you. God, no. Man. Hey, man.
Did it work fine?
Mr. CEO, man. Man.
But then Monday morning, man.
Oh, man.
Hey, I gotta work out of that.
You sound like you drowning, man. I can't even say you, boy. I can't say you, bro. Huh?
The bucket hard.
I cannot say you, man. Sound like you drowning. Man, need to find a life jacket or something.
This is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it went away. If it died.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So,
hold on. I'm about to kick you out. You come on back in, man.
yeah.
Man. Yeah, you got to. Hey, you gonna have to leave the studio and come back, man. And tell us then the time to run a good mile with a good dog. My son thinks I'm crazy for a 5-mile goal. Hey, LKM, man, check this out, bro. This is how I look at it, man. When it comes to running with your dog, man, it's just real important to create the slowest pace you could possibly create. You know what I'm saying? I would say finishing the mile and starting off jogging with your dog, finishing the mile in 12 minutes or less is good, man. Because it's all about building that bond and getting that, also while you get your wind up. So I would say 12 minutes or less. And I know that seems like you damn near walking a mile, but that's just me, man. And then because a lot of us aren't fully in shape to begin with, and your dog might not be in shape to begin with. So the slow jog, slow trot, and then slowly working your way up, man. I would say a clean mile on average, when you're talking about jogging a mile, I would say it'll be about 10 minutes, man. 10 minutes or so. So if you can do 10 minutes jogging with your dog, I think that's good. And anything above that, man, is you damn near running, and you know what I'm saying? That's good. But if you were to try to max it out, I would say, man, you would want to try to get like a 7-minute mile. That's 7-minute mile is real good. But like I say, man, 10 minutes, that's a good universal standard. There's nothing wrong with a 10-minute mile, man, especially basing off of your age and where you're running at. And a lot of it places a lot of stress on your joints on concrete. So if I seen little stuff that you sent me, man. So you got a lot of grass and gravel and stuff like that. All that makes a difference too, man, on the surface that you're running on. But typically 10 minutes, man, but starting off 12 minutes or less, man. Cause you try to get your wind up and maybe the dog, and then you got that bonding experience. Yeah, man. Hey, appreciate that question, MKM, man, helping me filibuster, man. Any more questions y'all got? Yeah. Matter of fact, speaking about that, man, when Dre came out here, man, me and Dre, hey y'all, hey Dre, we went on this run, and Dre started singing the Jodies, had me singing Jodies, man, and ooh wee. Your boy Dre got me. He got me one time, man. But we finished it out or whatnot. But we're running with Michonne, and she's off leash, and she's so used to running with me off leash. And sometimes she'll do it with me too. She'll run and be in the way, and you damn near tripping over and stuff like that. But once we get going, she settled down, get all the excitement out, and she cool. She focused in the whole nine. And we were going through that, a little bit, and in my area. But she was more excited about running with Dre. It's a new person, new face, and he actually running because nobody really run with him. So Dre was thinking, he was like, man, you know what? I never did that with Saki, man. And Drake, when he got back, he went on a little want to say 3-mile run, or he went on a mile and maybe walked 2 miles or whatever. And that's, I do stuff like that too, man. Not all of it is just me running. I might jog a mile and walk the rest or whatnot, but the point I'm getting at is, Michonne is good off leash. Her, out of all the commands that I have with Michonne, her recall is the strongest. Dre saw it. I sent her after a deer. A deer ran across our path. She took off towards the deer, and right when it started to get onto somebody's property, I called her back. I don't know how people do out there with they, on property, but out here, man, your animal run off on somebody's property, you might not get an animal back, because they will shoot your dog. They'll shoot you. You know what I'm saying? The signs are up all over the place and everything. So little situations like that recall can be detrimental to especially an off-leash dog, especially when you're talking about our dogs that typically shouldn't be off-leash, just to be honest, 100%. But back to the story. So me and Dre were chopping it up, and he was like, man, I never did that with Saki. So when he got home, he said I was gonna do it. Now the thing is, Saki is way more well trained and better off leash than Michonne. And Michonne is good. She is damn good off leash. But Saki and Michonne, Saki is a whole nother level above Michonne when it comes to off leash, when it comes to healing and all of that. So he was like, man, I don't know why I didn't even, attempt to do that. So as soon as he got home, he went on and did it, and it was good results. But I do think you might get a different result, MKM, running on leash and off leash. I would definitely check that out too, depending on, what you got going on. Yeah. And what's up with your son, man? Like, what, he gonna run with you? You know what I'm saying? What makes him think that 5 miles is bad, man? You can get 5 miles. You can get 5 miles in 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying? 50 minutes. Depending on you run, that's a good workout. That's a good workout for you and the dog. Good road work. Yeah, man. And all right, let's see what you talking about, Mr. CO. You back? You gotta take it off mute, mister.
All right. It better not fuck up again. Now we clear.
If you do, we got problems.
Man. All right. Now, nationality.
Yeah.
So, your nationality is determined by your pedigree, right? Your bloodline. What nation do you descend from, right? So you're gonna have to do some research, right? You're gonna have to do some digging. Now,
hey, but time out. You were talking about Simba.
Right. Okay, so back to Simba. Now, the whole point, and that's why I say that movie's about us as a nation of people. Mm-hmm. The whole concept of Simba growing up, right? Think about how he grew up. He was on the right path, right? He was in his nation with his people, being taught what he needed to know to be a king, right? And to run the whole pride and the whole kingdom, right? Which I don't know if nobody caught that. Mufasa told him, he said, everything the light touches is our kingdom. What the fuck doesn't the light touch?
Yeah.
See, we thinking, because they on Pride Rock, looking out over Pride Rock, he like, everything the light touches is our kingdom. So he's looking at everything that he can see that the light is touching. But the sun touches everything. So that means the whole world is his kingdom. Now, Simba growing up, right? Scar did what he did. He killed his brother. He took the throne, right? Simba had to flee for his life. What did he end up doing? He ended up going amongst basically Gentiles or people from other nations, right? Which is animals that he normally would eat, would be his prey, his food source.
Yeah.
And what did they do? They lied to him, told him that he was something that he's not, right? Out of fear, because they know what he is. Remember what was the Warthog? He was like, man, that's a fucking lion. What is you tripping? And the other one was like, Timon was like, nah, man, we can work this to our advantage. Like, nigga, we got a fucking lion with us. Like, we ain't got to worry about nothing.
Yeah.
So what did they?
The food run short.
Right. So, but what did they do? They taught him how to live like them. He was eating bugs, which is not in his diet, right? So, I mean, he's underweight. He's not healthy because he's not getting the proper nutrition, right? He's living a lifestyle that is totally opposite of what he's supposed to be living. Yeah. Now, while he's growing up, he's living Kuna Matata, not caring about shit, whatever. Pride Rock is, because what happened? The hyenas came in. What do hyenas do? Right? The women run the hyenas. They got the women run it. That's a hierarchy, right? It's a matriarchy. So they come in. The Scars let them do whatever. What are they doing? They doing the same thing to Pride Rock as they did to they community or they nation. They're destroying it. Why? They over-consuming, they overeating, they overindulging, they're not keeping up with shit, they're not honoring the circle of life, the covenant, the agreement. So what ended up happening? Famine, ain't no water, ain't no food, people dying, they killing motherfuckers, they fucking shit up. So what happened? Nala had to go off and we gotta find this nigga. Or we gotta know she was going off finding food. She wasn't even looking for something. She was trying to find food. Mm-hmm. But look how far she had to travel to find food. Yeah. And when she found food, what did she find? Timon, Pumbaa, one of them, she was trying to eat them. And then that's when she ran into Simba. She's like, hold on, I know you. Wait a minute, what are you doing out here? We thought you was dead. I'm not dead. I'm Kuna Matata. Then she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck is a Kuna Matata? Nigga, we fucking dying. And your bitch ass out here playing with fucking food and shit, and we ain't got no fucking food. Yeah. That was his nigga wake-up call. Nigga, you out here smoking weed, drinking, doing all this goofy shit, nigga. We fucked up out here. What is you doing? Yeah. Your people need you. And he looking at it, nah, fuck that. That's not me. I'm not that. That was my dad. I can't. And what did it take? Rafiki had to show him. When he looked in that water, he said, all I see is me. He said, nah, look harder. Which means what? Look deeper within yourself. Your father ain't dead. He lives within you. He's your ancestor. You came from him. So how the fuck can he can never die? He lives forever through you. Yeah. How you live your life, right? Mm-hmm. Are you instilling the principles and the values and the lessons and the information and knowledge that he gave you? Are you using that? Are you applying that to your life? Because that's what Mufasa did. He took with all the kings, all his forefathers that came before him, all that information, all that knowledge that was given to him by his father. He took that and added to it, and he passed it on to Simba. So Simba had to be reminded of that. Remember who the fuck you are. So once he had his nigga wake up, you know what? You right. I got to go back. I got to save my people. What did he do? He went back to Pride Rock. He handled his fucking business. Scar had to go. Yeah. And he took his what? He took his rightful place. What? He reclaimed his nationality. He reclaimed his birthright. He is the heir to the throne by birthright. But Pride Rock belongs to him by birthright. The whole world belongs to him. Everything like that is his kingdom, right? So everything belongs to him but birthright.
Hey man, you starting to break up again, man. So I think the Disney Channel, man, tuning in, man, they ain't liking what you saying, partner. Yeah, I think that's who it is, man. I think they, as soon as you say certain key words, they like, nah, man, we already got enough going on. We're gonna stop this right now.
Yeah, they can't stop it, man. The message gonna get out, the information gonna get out, and this shit is not. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can Google this shit, like, but I wanted to use the Lion King as a reference because I know most of us have seen that movie. And we understand that movie, so I wanted to use that, right? Because there's a lot of subliminal shit in that movie. Now, even in the movie, the one they just came out with recently, that predated that one, that was supposed to be a Mufasa story, how he came up, right? How he became the king of Pride Rock, right? His childhood, and how he. Now, it really didn't go into depth, right? It just showed. He was of a royal bloodline, right? and then happened in his nation, he had to flee or whatever. And he ended up going to another nation, right? So
Yeah.
kind of his story kind of reminds me of, I would say, Moses.
Okay.
Right, Moses had to flee. They put him in the basket, whatever. I can't remember her name, but the queen, she found him floating in the river. Took him, and brought him into the big house, into the palace. You know what I'm saying? And he was raised, like what was it? To the point where he moved up in the ranks and became competent and went to the schools and did everything he could do. And the man of renown.
You sound like a robot, man. Yeah.
This shit is crazy.
Ain't it though, man? Well, I know when I get done with this, boy, about to make me a stuffed omelet with egg whites, chopped up green peppers, yellow peppers, orange peppers, maybe some mushrooms and some ground beef and some spinach and some little bit of cheese, man. Yeah, sound good to me. Yeah. You back?
I tell you what, tomorrow, whatever the topic is, I'm gonna make it a regular basic topic tomorrow, and I want to see the same thing tomorrow.
You say a basic topic? I can't understand.
Yeah, basic topic. Nothing controversial, nothing they don't want us to not know about. I'm gonna see if they.
Yeah, man, because Disney got your number, man. I think they're gonna be giving you a call as soon as we get off this live, man.
I can barely understand you too. I don't know if trade y'all the service or what.
Yeah.
Quick say I'm making too much sense. That's what it is.
Yeah, you making too much noise. You need to cut it. Man. Hey, so how about this?
The point of this whole live, man, was I want y'all to look into nationality, man. Look up the word nationality, what that means, the definition. Nation, what a nation is, what that signifies, right? And I'll give you this for stop fucking up again. Asians come from where? Or Chinese people come from where?
Yeah.
China. Germans come from Germany. Englishmen come from England. You name it, right? Everybody's nationality is they're tied to the land. What ties us to what if we're Africans? What ties us to Africa? Because we did come from Africa, but we didn't come over here on those slave ships. We were already here. I'm gonna give y'all this book. Look this book up. It's called White Cargo. White Cargo. It's a good book. Because were there slaves? Yes, there were slaves, but the word in itself, slave, comes from the word Slav, short for Slav, which is short for Slovenian. That's what the slaves were. That's why that form of occupation was named after them.
Okay.
So in order to be a slave, you had to be of Slovakian descent. Because that's where the slaves came from. So those are the ones who came off the slave ships. Now, were we in captivity, so to speak? Yes, but we weren't slaves. We were POWs. We were prisoners of war. We were at war here. 5 civilized tribes, right? You got they teach us about the French and Indian War, right? When we was in school, I think most of us they taught us about that. Especially
it's funny how they teach you certain things per generation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because it's the narrative they try to paint. And that's what we err too, because we send our children to these concentration camps, because that's what they are, to be taught by our oppressors. When I say oppressors, I'm not talking about the white man. No, I'm talking about people who know the truth. They know who we are, right? And their goal is to keep us blind or oblivious to the truth of who we really are. That's why I use the Lion King analogy. Because Simba didn't know he was. He had to be reminded of who he really is. We're the sleeping giants. The whole concept of you talk about the sleeping giant. We're the sleeping giants. We don't know who the fuck we are.
Oh man, you are breaking up again, man. Yeah.
But yeah, man, that nationality is order of the day, man. What is your nationality? Because you ain't black. Ain't no such thing as a black person. Ain't no such thing as African American. Ain't no such thing as a Negro, a colored, a mulatto. All of these shits are misnomers. These are things that were created.
Put you in the box, man. They labels put you in the box, but tell me this though. Do you, and I mean this is a serious question, man. Do you believe that if you don't know your history, you don't know where you're going? Not saying that you can't be successful. Not saying that you can't find a way. But if you don't have any ties to your history as far as knowledge, you're already behind the ball. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people are saying, get over this, get over that. Okay, that's fine. Let's say we get over it. Let's say it's all done and it's behind us, whatever. There's still a big blurry line now, man, that that we still talking about today. And the more, as bad as social media is and all that, it's still a flow of information, and information is being leaked out on a regular basis. So some things are getting out and people are catching wind of it, and some people, and a lot of things are going right over people's head. But at the end of the day, man, it's different when you actually know, you know what I'm saying? Like, get over it, but then we had these conversations about nationality, and then what? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's that at? The harder you look, the more hidden it is. Some things are staring you right in the face, but why? You know what I'm saying? You see the picture in front of you, but who was the author? Who was the narrator of this picture, and how did this picture become what it is in front of you that you're looking at? Or you're in the picture and you don't even know who the author or the artist was that created that situation you in. And it's just a void there. It's something, that I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things to where if you really don't know your history, you can go to the generation right before you. A lot of us don't know our fathers. Some of us don't know our mothers. That's a big piece of you that's missing. Now you start adding generation after generation, and then you come back to this conversation of nationality. If you don't know your past, man, it's kind of hard to navigate your future, because you might be going you might be going a long way, but you might have gone the wrong way. Yeah, man, Doctor, what's happening, bro? Mr. CEO.
Yeah,
man, you underwater again, boy, with concrete shoes on. Trying to walk.
But yeah, man, Doctor, yeah, you're right. You talking about the 5 civilized tribes.
Mm-hmm.
Trailer to, yep. Indian and South forced to be Seminole, making room for the black slave. And so, right now, when you say black, like when we deal with black and white, right? These are not what we've been trained to believe that they are. Black and white are statuses. They have nothing to do with nationality. They have nothing to do with race. None of that shit. The statuses.
Mm-hmm.
You look up black in the Black's Law Dictionary and look up white. White means a free national person. That's what white means. It's a status.
Mm-hmm.
Black means, in law, black means death. That's what black means in law. It means death, right? So nobody wants to be black because it's a dead status. So that's why when you go to court, the court can't hear you. You can't speak in court. That's why you need to be represented, not represented. You need to be represented because you can't present yourself. You have no standing. The court can't hear you. Now, when you're in your proper person, when you have a nationality, right? What comes with that? Treaties, a constitution, right? Rights come with that, with a nationality.
Trust and trace.
Man, we got that Bayou City coming up next, man, at 11:30, man. Y'all go check that out, man. And we also got that Digital Dog Show coming up this weekend, man. It's some good looking dogs in there, man. And we also got that Dog of the Week coming up, and on Saturday at 9:30, that will be where we have that Digital Dog Show, man. So y'all check that out, man. You know, us YouTube guys, you know what I'm saying? The YouTube guys, that's us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mr. CEO, you back, man?
Yeah, can you hear me? I was talking like shit. I guess y'all couldn't hear. It said something about connection. Yeah, I'm out here in the boonies, man. It's in and out, man. I'm out here in the rolling hills of Southern Maryland.
Them state troopers in Maryland ain't to be played with, boy. Man. Hey, bro, so look, hey, man, I'm picking up my homeboy from Dallas Airport, man, and I gotta go to Delaware. We on some, we handling some street business, you know what I'm saying? And I pick him up, and we driving back, man, and man, Maryland, one of those states, man. They'll have the laws on the side of the road. They'll be standing outside the car, run out in the middle of the street and tell you to pull over. Man, this back where I'm blowing, and man, we pick it up for the airport, and the law come out in the middle of the road and talk about pull over. I ain't like I ain't see you. Don't keep going. You want to come get me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you want to come see me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm floating too, man. And I got out of state plates, and I'm almost there, man. I'm almost there. You gonna have to come get me, but they ain't chasing me, man. They had like four or five laws, four or five laws out there, man, pulling people over left and right, standing out in the middle. I'm like, man, nah. But anyway.
Yeah, you gotta know how to maneuver around these pods. You gotta know how to maneuver.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, that Maryland, boy, they will hide you in Maryland behind the littlest of little.
Yeah.
Hey, before we get off of here, man, I want you to tell a quick story real quick, man, because I got to go, man. My stomach took my back. Hey, tell them that story, man, where you got pulled over and you blowing in the cop face talking trash, didn't even know you had the blunt in your hand, man.
Oh yeah. So I was, man, this is a while ago. I was headed back to work, and you know, it's legal here in Maryland now, but you know, we grew up it being illegal, so it's kind of hard for, you know, our generation, especially generation before us. They definitely ain't trying to hear that shit. Their mind is always gonna be illegal. But long story short, man, I was dealing with a lot of personal shit. You know, I was stressed the fuck out. My head, I ain't had no sleep. My head wasn't on right. I'm blowing, flying back to work, trying to get to work. And just like you said, he stepped out in the fucking street. They had the cars parked on the side and the cut and shit. He just stepped out. I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? And when I got up close, I was like, oh shit, that's the police. And he like, yep, pull it over. I'm like, nah. My first instinct, man, I'm late for work. Fuck him. I'm running this shit. And I was like, nah, they might have somebody up ahead, and I might make a small situation worse. I'm like, fuck it. Let me just pull over. Here's the ticket. Fuck it. So I pull over. And I'm like, God damn, I ain't got time for this shit. So he come up to the car. I still got the J in my hand. I'm hitting it and everything. I'm thinking it's a black and mild.
Yo, you and I.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. Yes, I was fucking a kid. I was going to fuck in and shit. He's like, okay, slow down. He's like, all right, slow down. I got you. So long story short, he ended up giving me a warning And he told me I had to come to court because I couldn't find my registration, but the whole time it was in the damn in my owner's manual. So
Yeah.
okay, I got to do this. I'm like, man, this nigga gonna think I'm lying. So long story short, he was like, look, he was like, man, if you find it, you know, just bring it to the when you come to court, and you know, I'll tell them away the fee or whatever. And I'm like, all right, bet. So you know, shit, all I gotta do is some gas money to come down to the courthouse, and I ain't got no ticket, no none of that. I'm like, all right, cool. So by the time I peep, you know, the traffic stop pretty much over, and I'm like, oh shit, I realized the J in my hand.
You blew for smoke in his face and everything.
Bro, I had no fucking, I wasn't thinking straight, bro. I'm not even thinking right. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm tripping like shit. So I put it out. He come back, you know, he handed me the warning or whatever. He the little ticket. He's like, yeah, just come up there, you know. And he said, if I'm not there, just, you know, they'll dismiss it. But if I'm there, I remember you, you know, ooh, this, that, and the third. So I'm about to lease. I'm now mind you, this is where I just started laughing, bro. I wanted to cry, bro, because I'm like, I realized how far I've come. No real shit, bro, because the